there is a new survey out talking about productivity during the World Cup, and no surprises here.
It's
Productivity is down.
way down.
It's expected to cost businesses about, what was it, Jason? $12 billion or $1.2 billion? Oh, no.
Oh, what?
Did you lose your number?
You talking to me?
I lost my number.
See, his productivity's already
Billions.
down.
What?
No, I'm looking at the FIFA app.
See, but he's looking at
what
the
were you
app,
talking about?
and that's part of it, right?
What? I can't remember who's playing when and what stage
So,
and what city.
It's really hard to
so
remember.
I can't.
All we need to know is that businesses are losing billions of dollars due to
And
productivity.
I think I'm at least a percentage.
You were
part
a
of that.
contributor to
Yes,
that.
very much so.
Okay.
Thankfully, it's part of our work.
It is
right?
part of our
Sure.
work.
I mean, to an extent. To an extent.
For our
right?
sports
I mean,
department, yes.
I think it's part of our job
Yeah.
to be informed
Well,
about
and
what's
it's
going
airing on our
in the
station.
biggest thing in the country. It's airing on our station. But in what ways, Austin, since you're a bigger fan and it's not just of Team USA, right?
Yeah, correct.
What ways do you feel like your productivity has gone?
I would say most days around noon.
Okay.
You know, it's you got the hour pre-show. I listen to Thierry Henry. I listen to Zlatan. You know, Rebecca, all them wonderful commentators, and then you're locked in for the hour leading up to the game. Then the game starts, and then hey, that's 2 hours. I'm busy. Even during the, as we call it, the orange slice break, the hydration break. I mean, even then you're still locked in.
Of course.
But so up until tomorrow, which we're recording this on Tuesday, the 23rd, there's 4 games a day. Starting tomorrow through Saturday, as we finish out the group stages, there are 6 games a
my
day.
goodness.
Like last night, we were home. My wife and I, she was doing some chores around the house, and then I'm watching Norway play on my phone. I had it on Telemundo, and then I'm watching because there was a huge rain delay last night for France, Iraq. I'm watching that one on Fox on WJZY here on Queen City News. So I'm like laying on the couch with like my phone. It's a real pretty look. You know, you do the double chin thing. You know,
and it's real good for ADD.
oh, it's wonderful.
It's perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, no, the World Cup is the best thing every 4 years. You know, if you really get into it, next year you can continue with the Women's World Cup.
Yep.
Yep.
And then the next year after that, you have the Euros, which America's not in that because it's the Euros. It's
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then, you know, you just get ready, you rinse and repeat, people. It's a good time.
I do this every 4 years too, as well when the Olympics,
For the
are
Olympics,
going on. No matter where they are in the world,
Yeah.
and when they're around the world, it actually works out better for our schedules because we're up so stinking early.
Yeah, it does.
My productivity is not as bad this time around, and probably because they are here, so it's more on our same time zone for the most part. But because we leave at noon, at least we do. I know, Austin, you're still here, plug it away.
Yeah.
But for those of us that come in super early, I'm home by the time most of these games start. I'm not as productive at home. For me, it's not work unproductivity; it's at home. And I kind of just have it on. I'm not watching. I don't think I still haven't watched, even Team USA, I haven't watched the full match yet.
What?
I got
No.
stuff to do.
Okay, but
I'm gone on the weekend,
I'm with
and
Jason.
they don't come on till like 8. I mean, I cannot do it. I refuse to do it. I would love to as we get further towards the end because Team USA will be in the final. I'm putting it out there. I'm saying it. Don't you make a
Austin
face.
says
Don't make me climb over
no.
that table.
You're a
Austin,
non-believer.
you don't think
You're a
you don't think Team
non-believer.
USA is
Look.
going to make it to the end?
Hate me if you want. Leading up into this, I didn't think they'd get out of group.
Yep.
Okay.
And now we have.
They have proved me wrong.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's our favorite line. There's a chance.
Saying there's a chance.
But
Saying there's
you
a
have to
chance.
overcome. I mean, I mean, obviously this next game against Turkey, I think that's going to be, again, you're resting a lot of people who are on yellow cards. You don't want to go into the round of 32 knockout with a player who has to miss because of 2 yellows, which is a red. I think they get through the round of 32. It's once you get out of the group stage, you got 5 games if you want to be the champions. Look, she's already yawning.
Wow.
That has
She's
nothing
already
to do
yawning.
with the company or the topic because I helped pick this topic.
You did.
Yeah.
Who do
This
you-
is yours.
I know this is when you wake up really super
Yeah.
early. It's just a byproduct
And
of
I
all
assume,
of that.
were you going to ask me who do I think
I
is
was
going to
gonna,
win?
so if it's not Team
Yeah.
USA, and let's be real, a lot of people are just really hyped because we made it farther than a lot of people predicted
Yes.
anyway. So
Yeah.
now they're like, all the way, baby.
I will
Who
say
do you have?
this before I say who I think.
Okay.
This USA team with Mauricio Pochettino at the helm. This is the best I have seen the U.S. men's national team
Fantastic.
I think, in my
I
life.
think ever, yeah.
You know, and I'm a big Clint Dempsey guy. Landon Donovan was great. Josie Altidore was great back in 10, 15 years ago. I love that team. But this is the best we've ever been. I think we have some young guys who are showing up when it matters. Some real talent. As U.S. soccer has expanded into the world, we have some guys who are coming in with like European experience, not just MLS. So
Right.
there is a chance, and I would love to see Team USA go all the way. If we get to semis, I mean that's incredible.
That's
Would you
still
call
good.
that a win?
would.
You would
Yeah,
you would
I
call
would.
that a successful
Yeah,
season,
I
even
think-
though
I
it's
think
not.
Based on what
World
they got
Cup
now,
outing.
you have to get through the next 2 knockout games. I think
Okay.
if you do that, it's a success.
Okay.
Having said that, when you get down to it, on paper, France dominant,
France.
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Viva la France.
Viva la France. Germany also scary.
What about Spain?
They've only
we're
played 2
good.
games. They came
Yeah.
back. That first game, it's like one of the first days of the group stage. Everyone saw it with Cabo Verde tying them 0-0, 0-0. That was a huge upset. And then obviously I was telling people around the office because, you get people who are not regular fans.
Yeah.
And so you're like, well, look, they're going to come back. They're playing Saudi Arabia second. I was like, I can't say the phrase on this
Steamroll
podcast.
them.
Yeah, that's a PC way to say it. I mean,
Yeah.
it was going to
This
be
is a PG
yeah,
show.
they're gonna dump on him. I was driving back. On Sunday. I get a text from meteorologist Brandon Lawson. He's like, "Oh man, Spain's here." My wife's like, "Oh, do you want me to read you the score?" I was like, "I know the score already. I guarantee you it's 3-0," and it was.
Wow. Look at
So I know.
Here's what I like, and again, no matter how far Team USA goes, it's a huge win just for
Yeah.
soccer and excitement. Yes, it is pulling a lot of different cultures at
Yeah.
a time when the world is very divided politically, and even socioeconomically. I mean, it doesn't matter what your bank account shows. This equalizes everyone.
It
That's
does.
what I love about it. Over the last week or so, my wife and I have been to different restaurants, some super casual bar type restaurants, to pretty nice steak places. It's on every single TV, no matter where you go. You've got people that might normally wear business casual or a sport coat out to a dinner, totally repping Team USA soccer jersey
love it.
at a steak dinner. Last night, watching, people were still glued to the TV at a local restaurant in Uptown during France's rain delay.
Oh, where they were just showing the
They're
U.S.
just showing
Australia
clips.
game.
We're just showing,
Yeah.
and people are still just. I'm looking up like this.
Again. Do
and
it
I'm-
again.
See that, and I was
be
just
like-
like,
Of them.
that is so great.
It's free real estate. It's a beautiful thing. And I will say, I won't get too much into it with like sports betting, with how prevalent that is and illegal in North Carolina. That's another huge thing. I mean,
Yeah.
NBA's done, hockey's done.
Mhm.
What are you gonna bet on? Baseball?
Golf.
Listen.
You bet on golf?
Yeah.
Oh my
can.
God,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't personally,
I
know,
don't really
but,
sports bet,
but I
so-
know people who do.
Yeah.
Listen, I would have never bet that I was at dinner last night spelling Mbappe to my wife.
Mbappe.
Can you spell
She's
it?
like,
I just
she's
love
like,
it.
who is it? And I'm like, it's that guy up there. It's Killian, who has just one of the greatest like
expect him.
feet in the world. He
I
is
love his
amazing. I
last
love
name.
watching him kick.
I think he's 27. I mean, the thing is with him, I know like obviously we love to see Messi setting. I mean, he set a record
Another
yesterday, most
record,
goals
yeah.
ever in the FIFA World Cup. I think he's at 18 right now.
Yeah.
Expect Mbappe and him to just keep doing this. But then this is Messi's last World Cup. Most likely.
Yeah.
And we said that in 2022 when Argentina won the World
But
Cup.
Mbappe, he's got another
Yeah.
10 years, maybe.
Yeah.
I'd say.
and
I'd
he's
say he's
that
got
good.
at
You
least
got some of the, you got the
least two
Norway
more
guy.
World
You got
Cups
some of these.
Erling Haaland.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's incredible. And I mean, again, we could talk about this forever, but unfortunately, friends, we're out of time. We've
Womp womp.
That's it.
our
Stoppage
productivity
time.
is
Our
gone.
stoppage.
Productivity is
There's
so
no
down.
stoppage.
I will
time.
say one thing before we go to break. A lot of TVs in our office are on a 10, 20-second difference. So you'll hear the like,
Yeah.
oh, as it kind of spreads around. It's very funny.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.